Hey folks, welcome you back here on the all-new sports show, Coach's Corner. Joining us, victorious head coach, Southwest Edgecombe Cougars, Jonathan Cobb. Coach, tonight, East Bladen, you guys are 2 seed, they're the 7 seed. Stands were packed, people were excited, and suddenly that opening kickoff happened. And then suddenly they got the ball and they started running it against you guys. I don't think anyone was expecting too much of that. You got punched in the mouth early, but then your guys absolutely responded.
Yeah, on that kickoff return, that's one of their better players that I think had been injured a lot of the season, and he made a great run. We didn't flinch. That's football. Oftentimes the first 3-4 minutes of the game don't necessarily dictate the outcome, or certainly didn't tonight, and I'm proud of my players. They did what we've been doing lately and all season long, and slowly and methodically took over and asserted our will.
Marcus Williams was Marcus Williams tonight. Big first half, put you guys on his back. This is a kid who, and I'm not trying to jinx anyone here, he has dealt with injury problems through his high school career. This season has been able to stay healthy and has finally been the football player that everyone figured and thought he could be. Just talk about him a little bit in his season.
Great player, great kid. We're blessed to have talent here like he possesses. He's been banged up a lot this season and really played through it, which I'm very proud of him for. And it says a lot about how much he cares about Southwest football and his teammates. And he's a captain, he's a leader. But last week he gave the pregame speech. I walked in and said amen because I couldn't have given one any better. And just proud of him tonight. Had a great night, and certainly he has a pretty good offensive line in front of him. So,
absolutely. And coach, as you get ready now to head coach your first day after Thanksgiving game, we talked about him being a little banged up. Let's talk about the health of your football team, where you guys are. Coming into the game tonight, you were still down a few of your important players. Any chance we get some back next Friday?
We very well might. I think there's a chance we might get a couple of linemen back next week. Actually, that have been out for quite some time. We're out through the entire conference season, and we didn't necessarily anticipate that we would get them back, but they'll probably start practicing this week. Lost last week a good outside linebacker, Raekwon White. He really had a lot of production there for us, and he's still waiting on some test results. And then we certainly have some players that we wish we could get back, but are watching from the sidelines probably for the rest of the year.
And Coach, once again, talk about that day after Thanksgiving game. That's always been kind of a benchmark for every team. If you're practicing on Thanksgiving morning, that means you've had a really good season. You remember we talked earlier this year. It was really warm outside. We went in the office, had the air conditioning going. Man, it was hot. And we were talking about then that this had potential to be a special season for you guys. Just real quick, give us your thoughts now going into the third round on how this season has progressed for you.
Well, I tell you, Wes, actually last year we lost in the third round to Elizabeth City Northeastern, and after a pretty good season, and I've got a group of 23 seniors who set a goal back in the preseason, and when we talked about what we wanted our goals to be, and goal one was to win a third-round playoff game, because that's something Southwest Edgecombe has never done. In recent history, we've been to the third round 3 times, twice on this field, and then last year at Elizabeth City. And so we have another opportunity next week to get that monkey off our back and progress to an Eastern final, and that's our goal. And we're going to do everything in our power, to try to make that happen. We're excited about it.
Well, Coach, of course, you have the support of the All New Sports Show and our millions of loyal followers at home. Coach, we thank you so much for taking a few minutes with us tonight. Once again, congratulations on the big win and good luck going forward.
Thank you, Wes.
This has been this week's Coach's Corner with Southwest Edgecombe head coach Jonathan Cobb.